Hello my beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to recreate this braided bun. I'm combing out my hair, making sure that there's no knots or anything like that because I do have 4C hair and I gave myself a silk press about 5 days ago, so my hair is a little bit rusty. You want to ensure that your hair has been straightened, especially if you have 4C hair, or at least blow dried for this look. Whatever will get your hair as smooth and laid as possible. And if you desire to add baby hair, make sure that you straighten out those baby hairs with a little curl, or if you don't want any baby hair, just make sure that it's like super sleek. Because I did my silk press a few days ago, my roots were definitely not sleek in this humid summer weather. So I use a Cream of Nature edge control around the perimeter of my hairline to tame down my edges and kind of like sleek it down. It did what it had to do, which I was pretty impressed, because I was thinking the Cream of Nature edge control didn't have like a good strength or hold, but it actually worked out really well. Because I have 4C hair and very stubborn roots that literally go back curly when it's humid, I had to go ahead and do this step. This method works best for me and my 4C hair, especially because my roots are not all the way straightened. If you blow dry your hair, I would say this method would also work for you, just depending on your hair type. But if you're able to get a super sleek silk press, then I would go ahead and just use Gots to Be hairspray and just spray that in my hair and use a blow dryer to blow dry it. That's the best way to get a really sleek ponytail. Once I got the edge control in my hair the way I liked it, I did put some Kerastase oil on my hair just to give it a nice sleek and shine. And then I went in with the Gots to Be hairspray and just sprayed my hair so that it would have an extra hold. If you are like me and you have a soft grip when it comes to ponytails, then I would suggest to do 2 ponytails. So I sprayed the Gots to Be in my hair and then I combed my hair upwards towards the ponytail. And then I got another hair tie and then tied my hair again because I do not have a strong grip when it comes to tying ponytails. This is a way that I've learned to do it so that I get the sleekest ponytail I can. So before I go in with the braiding hair, I use this Jamaican twist hair on my small bun to add volume to the bun so that the braiding hair has something to like hold on to that has more volume. I did want the bun to be a larger size and my hair is on the shorter side. Adding this hair allows me to have the volume and the largeness that I need for the braided bun. Please use all my tips as a guideline. I'm not a hairstylist. I actually was supposed to get my hair done by a professional hairstylist, but at the last minute she had canceled on me and I had an event to go to. So I decided to do this look just to quickly improvise on something to do for my hair. So you don't have to follow exactly what I'm doing to the T, but just use it as a guideline. For the braiding hair, I used Expression. It was 54 inches and I think about $10. I only used one section and it came with 3 different sections. So for this braided bun, I did the butterfly braid method. So basically you're gonna braid the hair down, and I parted it into 2 sections so that there's 2 braids. Braid the hair all the way down. And then you start loosening the braid from the outside edges of the braid as opposed to the middle of the braid. So you can see here, I'm holding on to the middle with my thumb and then I'm pulling on the edges with my other thumb. It's super easy and you just want to make sure that you braid it tight enough so that you can do this and still have a tight braid. With both braids side by side, you can see the difference, how there is texture and there is volume with the butterfly braid. It just adds a really nice touch to your braided bun and just makes it look different. So I secured this elastic band onto my Jamaican twist bun, and then I start wrapping the braid around the bun. And this is I guess a little bit of a tricky part here. You just want to adjust the bun how you like it. And as the bun is on my head as well, I also did some feathering out and loosening of the braid so that the volume looked good and it just looked nice on my hair. You will need quite a few bobby pins because you're going to use the bobby pins to secure the braid. You can't just easily wrap it around. Once I secured the bun with enough bobby pins, I continued to feather out the braid just to make sure it was symmetric on both sides. For this style, you can use more braiding here, and this will help you to prevent having to do this step that I'm doing here. But because I didn't want my bun to be so big, I only used 2. So you do have to continue to feather it out just so that it's symmetric on both sides and it looks even. Once I was satisfied with the symmetry and the look of the bun, I went ahead and just added a little bit more edge control on my edges because you can see my hair was starting to revert. I brushed out my baby hairs into the desired way I wanted them. And then I tied down my hair for the night so that when I wake up, I know everything would be nice and set. So this is the final look, y'all. Tell me what you think in the comments below. I hope that this video brought you value. Please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.